Well, good morning, my lovely YouTube viewers, followers and subscribers. Well, this is still not the last video. I was going to wait until it was finished, however, it's been about a month since the last video was posted. And I feel I kind of owe it to you to give you a bit of an update. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of these damn millipedes. So, yeah, we're not quite there yet. They have been busy, they've been working every day. They're doing an absolutely fantastic job. So what have they done so far? Well, I will spin you around and let you see, but quick summary, they've boxed in my water storage tanks, pumps, filtration system, etc. So you can't see that anymore. Well, you can see it if you look very closely. But the way they've boxed it in looks really, really smart. They've actually painted the back of my house in the area where we are building this sort of little outdoor kitchen, sort of restaurant seating area. They've painted it white, and it kind of makes me want to paint the whole house white now. It's more likely to reflect the heat, cool the house down a little bit, clean it up, make it look new again, freshen it up. Because it is just covered in, there's little dangly things from everywhere, and they're like little fly nests. And you can't just brush them off because they're hung up with like a little thread, and it is really strong. You've got to physically pull them off with your fingers. If you try and brush them, even with like one of these tie stick brushes, they just don't budge, they won't come off. So the whole thing needs scrubbed and repainted, I think. I was joking around with the guys yesterday, and I says to them, I says, well, do you want to just paint the rest of the house white? And they all sort of laughed. And I started laughing as well. I was like, I'm only joking. And he went, no, he says, no problem. He says, if you want the house white, we'll paint it white. So we might go down that route. We'll see what happens. Anyway, enough of the house painting malarkey. I'll spin you around and let you see where we're at and explain a few things. So bear with me, guys, and I'll spin you around. Okay, so this is where the water tank and everything is. It's not quite finished yet. They've still got to put a box. This box is going on the wall here for them being plugged in. So that will go in there rather than the cables going round inside under the house. So when this is closed, all I will have is two short pipes extending out, and that's basically for backwashing the filters so that I can just connect to them. I've got access to the valve on this one here. You can clamber in and get to the other one, however, now I'll take a walk back and let you see this. So you can kind of see through it, but not greatly. And they've put a little access hole, and you will see here that I've got access to the other valve. However, the tap is a little bit further back there, so I'm just going to cut a bit, hose the right length, put a couple of connectors on it, and sort of have them both just inside the gate there, so I can just connect a hose up when I need to backwash them. There's a valve on the floor here as well, and that's the actual water supply valve, the main one coming in. So that is that the one coming in or the one going out? I think that's the one coming in. So that's been left accessible. There's a lot of other valves inside, but they're all accessible through the gate here. They've still to put a catch on that gate, which is why it's kind of a little bit open. So you'll see that they've painted the back of the house here white as well. And yeah, it just looks a lot cleaner, a lot tidier. But then again, there was a lot of bird shit everywhere and gecko shit, which made it look untidy. That's all been cleaned off and it's been repainted. So this patio area has all been done now. They have kind of really smoothed this concrete out, and they're going to put like the loft effect style on it. So it'll get, it's kind of like a varnish that goes on it that makes it waterproof. They have sort of rendered this wall as well. They've built a little sort of kitchen area, just a small one, just with a sink and an area for sort of doing some food prep, maybe a microwave oven. And my wife just wants to use these sort of standalone gas bottle burners, like big wok burners. So we've got a couple of those will just sit for doing the cooking on. We're going to put a couple of little electric induction plates out as well, if we have any long sort of term guests, so they can use the sort of I call it a kitchen, it's not real, it's just like a little work surface, so they can use that. We're also moving the laundry machine that's in the house, we're moving that out, hence the pipe work here and the drain. And we've also got a large one, a 28 kilogram one, which is for doing the bedding and all the towels and everything for the rooms. So those both machines are going to go there. That'll leave us a space there for something else, I don't know what, but we'll fill that space with something. So this area is quite large. Now, you'll see, lights are all up. It's kind of like a Cafe Amazon or Amazon Cafe roof inside, without sort of the eaves. They're tidying this up as they go. I mean, there's a lot of concrete splashed on these black posts and that, but they scrub it all down when they're finished. This is the smart board sort of rainproofing they've put up. It's just to stop the wind and the rain coming through. So if we're going to put electrical appliances in here, we don't want water dripping in. And when it was raining, in the rainy season, the rain and the winds tend to come from the sort of south eastish, which is basically battering straight onto this wall. There was a little gap above it and the rain was coming in, but he's put metal sheeting down which overhangs the outside of that. So that is now completely rainproof, so we can put what we want along this wall here and put electrical stuff in. We've also got switches and everything, junction boxes. It's all been done in black. I don't know if you can see it in the video, you should be able to. He's put some high level sockets in, just in case we want to put some roof fans or anything in. Some lower ones for floor standing fans, charging phones, etc. So they've actually been starting to clear this area. They've taken all their scaffolding away, all the rubbish that was lying about. Well, I say all the rubbish, there's still a lot lying about, but they've taken all the big stuff away. So they've built a wall at the end of this, just to sort of offer a little bit privacy for the shower area. And they have left a lower area here. Now this is where we're going to put some gym equipment. It's quite a big area. We'll get a weight bench in, we'll get the weights in, I may even get a Smith machine in if I can pick one up somewhere. And I think I'd said in previous videos we were going to do away with that shower. I think I'll just reinstate that shower, put that back in, because we don't really need to use this area. This all needs cleaned, I keep cleaning it, keeps getting dirty. I should have just left it all to the end, however. I don't like to see dirty things, so I come out here and I hose it down, jet wash it. And then within a couple of hours it's black again. They had Songkran off. I had the pool uncovered. Oh, incidentally, the pool's all been tiled round it, just ready for this stamped concrete to go in. So yeah, that's all tiled. You can't see it because it's all covered up, because apparently this stamped concrete makes a hell of a mess with dust. So he says you really need to get that covered again. So once the tiles were set, we covered the pool, and we've got loads and loads of sort of bricks sitting on it to keep the polythene down, try and keep as much dust out as we can. What else have they done? Oh yeah, they have started painting my back wall. Don't know if you saw, that was absolutely filthy. With recent rain we had splashing up on it, and the bottom was absolutely filthy. They've also reinstated the hole that they'd made in the back wall along here. So you'll see there's no hole anymore. Now this wall looks a little bit different because it's not a poured wall, it's actually bricked up. But it's back. They've tried to match it best they can. You don't see it, so it doesn't really matter. So that's where we are at the minute. Now this will definitely be the second last video. In the next video that goes out, this will all be cleared, cleaned. The patios will all be cleaned, this will all be cleaned, the stamped concrete will be in. I think we've only got about a week, maybe maximum, left. And I need to render that kitchen area, put a sink in, do the plumbing. Finish the tiling in that sort of gymmed area there. And that'll be us. Pretty much ready to go. So the next time you see it, it will be finished. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, give me a wee thumbs up, notification bell, and take care, and I will see you soon. Cheers for now, guys. Bloody flies. Cheers.